It's coming toward us.
These videos were filmed and published online by eyewitnesses. The Tu-22 M3 plane was shot down in flight 300 kilometers from the Ukrainian border.
This is the first time in history when we managed to destroy a Tu-22 M3 strategic bomber. This is the first time in the history of the Russian-Ukrainian war when we managed to carry out such a unique operation and destroy at once both the carrier and the missiles that could be fired by this bomber.
The Main Directorate of Intelligence of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine confirmed the fact that the strategic bomber was hit by the Ukrainian Defence Forces and showed how the Tu-22 M3 was actually shot down.
The enemy Tu-22 M3 aircraft was shot down at a distance of about 300 kilometers from Ukraine by the same means that were used to hit the Russian A-50 long-range radar detection and control aircraft. As a result of the strike, the bomber was able to fly to the Stavropol area, where it crashed. Main Directorate of Intelligence of the Ukrainian Defence Ministry on Telegram.
There were 4 pilots on the board of the aircraft, according to the governor of the Stavropol region. 2 of them capitulated. They survived and are in a hospital. 1 died, and the search for another pilot continues.
This is the first major loss among pilots. We cannot say that this will have any immediate impact on the situation. In the short term, yes, but it will be more like turbulence in Russia, not understanding what it is, what should be done to prevent such shutdowns.
According to the head of the Ukrainian Intelligence Service, Kyrylo Budanov, in order to destroy the Tu-22 M3, Ukraine used some military equipment that was made from scratch from old components. Experts note that the fact that the Ukrainian armed forces managed to shut down the long-range strategic bomber is of great importance for Ukraine. In addition to cruise missiles, the Tu-22 M3 can carry nuclear bombs.
This aircraft is part of the nuclear shield of the Russian Federation. Kyrylo Budanov said that in 2023 there are only 27 of these aircraft in service. We do not know what conditions they are in, because these aircraft are 40 years old.
It was the Tu-22 M3 that fired Ha-22 cruise missiles at Ukraine on April 19th. The epicenter of shelling was Dnipro and Dnipropetrovsk region. The Russian army targeted the railway infrastructure. The railway station in Dnipro stopped working. Residential buildings were damaged. There are dozens of dead and wounded. Among them are children. After the Tu-22 M3 was shot down, the aircraft that was flying behind it turned around, having failed to fulfill its combat mission.
Another aircraft that was following the Tu-22 M3 was forced to turn around, and that means a number of other missiles were not fired at Ukraine. Andriy Yusov, spokesman for the Ukrainian Defence Ministry's Main Intelligence Directorate, in an interview with Radio Liberty.
Such operations will eventually become routine. Experts are sure the enemy can no longer feel safe, even in the deep rear. The Ukrainian weapons will be able to fly to Siberia, writes The Economist. Ukraine created a drone with a range of about 3,000 kilometers. Sokol 300 was developed by the Ukrainian design bureau Luch. This means that the Ukrainian drone will be able to reach, for example, the Murmansk region, where dozens of military bases are located, including the Olenia airfield, the base of strategic bombarders that shell Ukraine. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.